want to say what they've been talking about, and I'm going over the stories. I'm going to use as a thumbnail someone who said I shouldn't go back and forth with them. But that's my point. If they had anything to blackmail me with, it wouldn't be a back and forth. I don't have anything for them to blackmail me with. So they're upset that they wanted it to sound worse than it is. Because I'll tell you what their plan was. I was just eating something. Their plan was to accuse me of stuff and then have me try to make it seem like it was worse. What I did was I made it sound really awful. Like I did this and I didn't really do it that way. Again, no one gives you thank you cards, commendations, look for you to help them repeatedly if you were really that person. Again, no one says I'm sweet and all of that other stuff. And even when they keep referring to something that happened in 1991, it took me many years to forgive the person who made the situation worse, because it took me until I was an adult, a grown up, to be able to look at the situation and say that person was young too. And I was able to resolve it that way. And I think that what happened then happened the way it should have happened. I'm not one of those people who would say I regret things. I don't regret things. And that's probably why they're so upset, because their goal was to make me feel what they're feeling, which is what a predator does to their victims. They want you to feel the same pain. There's a line of a song that I listened to and they started to quote it, where the person wants the person that they're obsessed with to feel the same sense of desire that she does. And it's sort of aching, that aching desire. They took it to mean like somebody who would like murder you, which is what they are. But it wasn't about that. The song is about an aching desire for someone. And she wanted that person to feel the same aching pain, yearning, they just said yearning, for her as she felt for him. Anyway, again, they would have me going off topic all the time. But why they wanted me to make myself seem better was because that was who they wanted me to be. They didn't want me to be someone who says, I would say I did the worst thing possible, just in case they felt that way. And that's part of, to me, what being old enough and having enough life experience allowed me to do. So I'm trying to keep up with all this different stories and put it in videos so that the older videos that I filmed like in 2021, 2022, you'll get to see. And they're upset because instead of me trying to make it seem like it was nothing, in their minds it was something. You get what I'm saying? Like, for them it is something. And someone left a comment, like, not to go back and forth, but that's this process. I told you guys I want to take you on this journey in a way that you feel like you're part of it. And based on the comments and other people who have been through this situation, they feel that same way I do. Like I said about the song, they feel the same way I do because they've been through it. And when you're doing it by yourself, you start to question and doubt yourself. But when you're doing it openly like this, I don't have that doubt. I'm able to go back to the videos and say, that's exactly what I meant at the time. So just now they're trying to say I speak in a different sort of way. That's why they want to clone me. If they wanted me to speak the way they spoke, they wouldn't clone me, they would clone them. And that's part of what I keep trying to express. The idea of cloning someone is that person has what you want and you just want a carbon copy of it. That's not original. So they said there was a woman who had a really pretty pearl ring. And I said, oh, that's gorgeous. I've never seen anything like that. And it was